But John, the fungus is not a plant. I hate to tell you, not in the category of vine. We'll have some words later.
We were broad in our definitions, so.
I'll stick to the more precise. So I'm going to present the cloud anemone, which I originally saw on a plane, one of the few places where people do catch sight of this plant. And I'll actually be flying to Florida tomorrow to leave New York City for about 3 months. So if I owe you any drinks or conversation, tonight's the last time to collect, and maybe I'll see a cloud anemone then. The cloud anemone, though rarely seen, is a stunning plant, sometimes reaching a length of 50 meters or more, depending on the shape and type of clouds in the area. The plant has a diaphanous body composed of hair-thin stems and roots, all supported by a pale green, gas-filled sacs the size of grapes that keep it afloat. The leaves are languid, narrow, and almond-shaped, while the flowers, which some regard as unspeakably beautiful, and others find subtly offensive, are white, drooping, and wrinkled like fine Japanese paper. To the ecology, the cloud anemone is not an anemone at all, but is actually a bromeliad more closely related to the air plants found in the American South, which take root in the branches of trees and feast on the nutrients in the region's rich air. The anemone, however, takes the process a step further and leaves the ground behind entirely to float inside the moisture and nitrogen-rich clouds of the tropics. Once aloft, the plant is able to sense the presence of a cloud by its shadow and uses its leaves as paddles to steer itself in the proper direction. The plant can also sense when the cloud is building up towards rain and produces its delicate flowers a few days before, so that pollen will be washed to earth with the rain. The details of this species' fertilization are still unclear. Some researchers believe it is achieved by high-flying insects, while others insist that human aircraft accomplish it. If this second group is correct, the species may be a very recent adaptation. The seeds of the cloud anemone, which are even more delicate than those of the poppy, fall to earth during heavy rains. The seeds take root in the soil, and in this stage they absorb all the minerals and heavy nutrients they will need for their entire lives. Small gas sacs soon appear and can easily be mistaken for berries, though they are not fruit. Soon afterwards, the sacs collect enough gas to lift the plant from the ground, and it sails into the air in the manner of a helium balloon. And notes. Certain Amazonian tribes believe that the cloud anemone is a holy plant, and they prize the leaves of dead specimens that are occasionally dislodged by heavy thunder and lightning. These they eat, claiming it allows them access to a cloud world inhabited by vast gaseous gods. However, the cloud anemone is very rarely seen by human eyes. If you are not a pilot or a hot air balloonist, your best chance of glimpsing the drooping and wrinkled flowers of this species is to watch closely from the window of an airplane flying through the tropics. Some have found such efforts rewarded with the sight of entire clouds covered in flowers, like hills in the springtime. Thank you.